Y'all are sleeping on Malamar. I am very impressed with how Malamar did with these battles. Very impressed. So starting things off, we have Gligar versus Cresselia. So not a terrible lead. I do have to switch out because I have Cresselia on my team to lure out the Charge Bug so Malamar doesn't get just whooped into pieces by it. So I'm going to go for a Dig after getting hit with the Grass Knot. Doesn't do too much damage. Dig is going to come through, and now I'm going to have to try to catch the move on my Cresselia, which we do. Pretty sure this is going to be a Grass Knot, and then hopefully a Charge Bug comes in. Charger, where are you? Okay, so they're staying in with Cresselia, which means they might have a fighter in the back, maybe a dragon, because, yeah, they're not switching out. And unfortunately, I do not have Moonblast. I have Future Sight. I thought that would be a little bit better against the fires. So they finally switch out, and hello, I just said fire, and here you are, Skeledirt. I'm going to go for a Future Sight, and they're going to have to shield if they don't want to take a lot of damage, and they decide to shield, okay. Probably should have baited, but I did not. And I'm going to let this go. If it's a Disarming Voice, which it is, I survive, but I switch out and go for a Dig on Gligar because I want this Skeledirt out of here. Dig takes out the Skeledirt. Well, almost. One little wing attack will take it out. And now they're going to come in with... Do we see the final Pokemon? Do they come in with Cresselia? They're coming in with Greninja. So this is... not terrible. I think Malamar... Oh, I got a little text there. I think Malamar can take this in the end. They are going to throw, which is great. I thought they were going to just farm me down, which they probably should have. But then they get the boost. Come on. They get the boost. So now, Malamar, I can get to the super power. I try to catch the move and go for a Grass Knot, but I get farmed down. And I'm like, oh, did I just screw this up? I do have 2 shields, so let's use them. They're going to be going for a Night Slash. I shield. I go straight for a superpower because I need another shield for Cresselia. Because if they have a move and I have no shield, I go down. So I'm going to have to go for a Foul Play. They have a move. I shield. And I'm pretty sure Malamar can sweep this in the end with a Foul Play to take out the Cresselia. And that, my friends, is going to be a good game. Look at Malamar coming in clutch. A little core breaker there versus Cresselia and Greninja. Into the next match, we have hopefully a great lead for my Gligar. I will say I lost quite a bit of leads with Gligar. You'll see in the end. Into the next match, we get a little lag here, as usual. We have a Mantine, so this is not a great lead. Yeah, I tried to catch a move on Cresselia. Didn't work out. But then they come in with Annihilate, and I'm like, huh. If they're coming in with Annihilate, they are weak, so I probably should have baited here. But I don't know. Sometimes when you bait... And they call it, it's like, that's embarrassing. That is just, that sucks, right? So Future Sight is going to get shielded. I'm going to try to get to another Future Sight. If they go for Night Slash, which they will, I don't think this KOs. I think I'm going to survive. I survive, but I don't get to the Future Sight. I should have just thrown the Grass Knot, but I don't. And now I accidentally overfarm way too much, and I hit... my move, and it's a CMP tie, which I lose, and I am going to go for an undercharge to get a little bit more energy on my Gligar, but they switch into Mantine, so I switch to Malamar, and now I know this Mantine has so much energy because they did not throw a move yet, so I'm going to be hit with an Aerial Ace. That is going to do some damage, and I'm going to be hit with this Mantine. Look, Mantine is hoarding all the damn energy. Oh my gosh, another Aerial Ace comes through, and just when you thought it was over, no, my friends, it has another Aerial Ace. So I am going to have to shield. And let's see here. They decide to stay in still, so I'm going to go for a Foul Play. This is going to be doing some reasonable damage. Malamar has... Oh, they decide to shield. Never mind, you won't see it. Now you will be able to see it. Another Foul Play is going to come through. And now I'm thinking maybe Malamar, because they shielded, was going to win the game for me. So I thought I could CMP tie an Aerial Ace. But I don't know. It didn't happen. So now, and there is a Carbink in the end. So I don't know. There was definitely a way to win this one, but I kind of screwed it up there. But we're just going to see how much superpower does. You know what? It does something. But we are going to go down to the rock throws, and we lose that game. Into the next match, we have Gligar versus Cresselia once again. So not a terrible lead, as we've seen before. But I am going to try to catch the move on my own Cresselia to lure out a Charge Bug. So they're going to go for a Grass Knot. That is fine. And you're going to see a little something happen here. So Grass Knot comes through. I go for my own dig, and then the opponent, I don't know if this is on purpose or they lag, but they pause here. So I'm like, oh, did they like stop playing? But then I think they just paused to make sure I didn't catch the move, which I was trying to. They right. So now I'm going to go for another dig because my plan of catching is it's not great. It didn't happen here. So I'm going to go for a dig. This is going to be doing some reasonable damage. And now they switch and I try to go for a dig and it didn't work out. So now Skeletor just up some energy, but hopefully Malamar with foul play can clean this up in the end. I'm going to have to block the disarming voice. That does hurt. We don't want that to hit us. But they go for Crunch. So they have Crunch and Shadow Ball? No, would it be Crunch Shadow? Maybe, I don't really know what their moveset is. But this is a little tricky knowing that they have, disarming voice and Crunch, it all is going to hurt. So they don't get the defense job, I don't think. I blinked. I don't know. I didn't see it. So foul play is going to come through. They shield. So now I'm like, okay, I think I have to catch the move. And they switch at the same time, but they switch to Poliwrath. So, this is good, right? So they're going to go for an icy win right away. Maybe I should have went for Grass Knot, but I don't know. I think especially getting debuffed, I'm going to have to go for a Future Sight. Does a little bit more damage. This is going to be not taking out the Poliwrath because we got debuffed, but that means I can Psycho Cut down, which I think might be better. So another Icy Wind's going to come through. That is fine. They are going to come in now with their own Cresselia and try to get me to throw a move. But I think I can farm down, but I was a little worried. So I go on CMP tie. Grass Knot's going to be taking out the Cresselia. And now it is time to clean up the game with Malamar and Cresselia. So a foul play is going to come through. And this will be taking out the Skeledirge, and we win the game. Did not think that was going to KO, I'll be honest with you. Into the next match, terrible lead. I'm not winning a lot of leads here. We have Gligar versus Feraligatr. So what I'm going to do here is try to catch the move, go for a dig, and then catch the move on Cresselia, and hope. I have not seen a Charge Bug yet. Where'd you go? So I'm going to go on Cresselia, and hopefully they don't have Crunch. Maybe it's just Hydro Cannon. So I'm going to let this go, and nope, Crunch hits me right in the booty. That hurts. That's not fun. They have another move. This is going to be Hydro Cannon, but I am going to shield. And hopefully I can get a Grass on before they switch. But they switch to Bastiodon. So, it's not terrible. You see me going over energy. I was not paying attention. I think I was watching some TV. Most likely watching TV. So Grass Knot's going to come through. I have another Grass Knot loaded. And they're most likely going to farm me down. But they decide to shield. I don't know if they thought Cresselia has Earthquake or something. I'm not too sure. Another Grass Knot's going to come through. Maybe they they fat fingered it. Maybe accidentally hit the block button. I'm going to come back with Gligar because my time is up. I'm going to let this go. I think Malamar needs his shield in order to clean up anything at the end. Stonehenge kind of hurts, but that's okay. I'm going to go for a dig, and hopefully this takes out the Bastiodon. Oh, please, Lord Jesus. It doesn't take it out, but I'm able to. Oh, crap. Come on. I cannot wing attack it down. Gligar's going to come down, but that's okay. I get a little bit energy on Malamar, which is pretty good. A few Psycho Cuts. We're going to do that real quick. Hurry up. Oh, there you go. Going to Psycho Cut this Bastiodon down. And now let's see what they're going to come in. They're going to come in with Feraligatr. I already have Foul Play loaded, ready. I get it quicker. So Foul Play is going to take out the Feraligatr. Now let's see the last Pokemon. The last Pokemon is a Cresselia. So Malamar is going to be able to clean this up in the end. They go for a Grass Knot on CMP tie, but I decide I can just shield because I will be winning the race to Foul Play. So this is going to be a good game. Grass Knot's going to get shielded, and I can just nothing. No, there's no point of trying to catch it or trying to be all fancy. Just hit the Foul Play and win. Sometimes when y'all trying to be fancy, you lose in the end. So Foul Play is going to take out the Cresselia, and we win the game. Malamar. Look at Malamar. Malamar is underrated. Y'all should be using Malamar now. It is an underrated Pokemon. It's not just great in Psychic Cup. It's good for the Open Great League. Into the next match, we have Malamar. Not Malamar. What's her damn name? Gligar versus Mantine. Another tough lead there. But we can still, let's see if we can win this one in the end. So I'm going to go try to catch the move on Cresselia. It doesn't work out. Maybe I draw out a Charge Bug, but I draw out a Carbink, which is very interesting to bring into Cresselia matchup because I'm pretty sure I can win this one with Grass Knot. Super effective damage. And Cresselia, I don't really know what Cresselia is, but it's a tanky tanky little thing, let me tell you right now. So you're going to have to hit me with quite a few Moonblasts to do any damage. So I'm not going to shield anything. It's quite low that I can come in with any Pokemon to farm down. Well, maybe not farm down, but get some energy. Moonblast doesn't take me out. A Grass Knot will take this Carpink out. So they're going to have to shield. And they decide to let it go. Okay, so they come back with Mantine. Mantine has so much energy. I don't think there's a point on shielding. I'm just going to have to shield again. So I'm going to let this go. Hopefully get to a move. Yes, I can get to a Grass Knot. And this is going to be doing some reasonable damage, right? But they decide to shield. That's okay. Oh, I got to do the laundry. Did not do that. I'm going to come in with Malamar now. 2-1 shield. Let's see if we can make some magic. I know I can take whatever one move. So Aerial Ace, obviously Bubble Beam, I can take that. Water Pulse. They go for an Aerial Ace. That is fine. They have another Aerial Ace. I am going to decide to shield this. I need some energy here. And they are going to decide to switch into Medicham. So I farm up to get some energy. I go for an Aerial Ace against this Medicham. I have not seen Medicham in a hot minute. Hello. I saw a fighting Psychic and I immediately thought it was Gallade. So I'm going to shield because I think this is how I can win. So I'm going to farm up to almost 2 Aerial Aces, get the first final shield from the opponent, and now I can win the race to a Aerial Ace, which I win CMP tie. I did not know I won. Look, I just prayed. I was like, Lord Jesus, please let me win. And now Mantine is going to have to hit me with either a Water Pulse or an Ice Beam to take me out. That was also CMP tie. So Aerial Ace is going to be doing some damage to this Mantine, just enough for foul play from Malamar. Will be taking out the Mantine. Ice Beam takes me out, but I have a foul play loaded, and that is going to be a good game. Once again, losing lead, but we're able to clean up in the end. It's okay. We got this. Sometimes you can't be top in writing or top lefting. I mean, sometimes I understand. Also, losing lead once again. So we have Gligar versus Jellicent. I know I'm not Shadow, so like I can take a Surf, right? I could take a Surf. So I'm going to let this go. It is just going to be the Surf. That is fine. Going to farm up to some energy, go for a Dig, and now I'm going to try to catch the move on Cresselia to lure out the Charge Bug that I don't see him anymore. So I catch the move on Cresselia, and now let's see what they do. Maybe they stay in, come back with the Charge Bug. They're staying in. That was really quick. So I'm like, is that already a Shadow Ball? But no, they're just going for another Surf, and I'm just going to go for a Grass Knot, and they're staying in, so maybe they have a Fighter in the back. I'm thinking Fighter, and it's a Scrafty, but unfortunately, I do not have Moonblast, so, welp, this is going to be a little bit of an issue. They do decide to shield, so that's good. And I'm going to let this go and trust in Gligar. Gligar still has some energy right now, so I'm going to have to take out the Scrafty with it. Yeah, I'm in red, but I can still, the counters aren't doing that much damage. So I'm going to come in with Gligar. I have an Aerial Ace already loaded. I go for one Wing Attack, go for an Aerial Ace. This is going to be doing some damage, yes, but not enough. So if they get to a move, which they do, yeah, I'm going to have to shield because I cannot superpower this. They have Thunder Punch. What? So it's Thunder Punch and Foul Play. Okay. Interesting moveset. So Aerial Ace going to be taking out the whatchamacallit, and now it is a Clogsire. So now, a catch is going to be needed to win this game because I do not have a Psychic fast move. So I'm going to be trying to farm up as much energy as I can. Foul Play is going to be doing not much. I mean, Clogsire, look at this tanky little blob. Look at that, just soaking it all up. Right in the booty, did nothing to him. Lord have mercy. I'm going to have to shield, and I'm going to have to catch. I am going to have to catch this move in order to win. So I have double Foul Play. This one is going to be getting the shield from the opponent, the final shield of the game. I go for another Foul Play, and I thought that was CMP tie, but no, it wasn't. So now I don't catch it. I try. I thought I could do one more Psychic Cut and then switch, but it didn't happen. So Stone is going to be taking me out. But Gligar still has some help. And can we get to the Aerial Ace? No, we cannot. And Clogsire is able to take that match. And that is the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, night, whenever you're watching this. Eat something, drink something. You deserve it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.